All right, welcome to another installment of the Fragments of Silicon reviews. 4 reviews up this week, the first of which is Puzzle Parasite. Puzzle Parasite is a sci-fi puzzle adventure where you wield telekinetic powers and a cricket bat. You send energy cores flying, power alien tech, and avoid deadly lasers as you go deeper to uncover the hidden secrets. A handcrafted tribute to the classics that make us think in new ways. I'm assuming by the classics they mean the Portal games.
It feels
Possibly
weird
referring
that
to something like that.
the Portal franchise is old enough to be considered classic. Ugh.
Right, the last one came out, what, 14 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
still in high school.
Otherwise, not exactly sure what games they would be talking about. Maybe the 3D Zeldas? Like, a Turing test?
Maybe
There's not a lot
Turing
of...
test, because I can't. This didn't strike me as something that'd be Zelda-like.
I don't know, it's just, there's not a lot of first-person puzzle games.
Right.
Like, um, and the list that doesn't include Portal is even shorter. So, but putting ruminations of influence aside, yeah. So we actually showcased the multiplayer co-op a couple of days ago, and, and made our impressions of that pretty known in that video. But to suffice it to summarize, we didn't like it. And honestly, the complaints that we air there apply to the single player.
Right.
It's just, you don't have to worry about another person there. Um, because, like, the lack of magnetism on the orange ball, that's not a multiplayer problem.
Yeah.
That's that's a problem with the execution of the gameplay mechanics. Because I think what you said on Friday still holds true, and really does encapsulate the problem with this game. Um, it's like, it's a solid idea for a puzzle game, a bit weird with the cricket bat,
Mm-hmm.
and it just being a cricket bat, not a sci-fi cricket bat. Um, but sure, okay, we're swatting a ball into a hole,
Well, and people
and
thought
we
Portal
got to
was
work
weird
around it.
back in the day. You had a
It was.
you had a first person adventure where you were running around, had no means to really defend yourself. In its time, it was
Well,
considered
like,
weird.
I know, but people were more weird about the portal physics, the
Right.
actual portal, than the And yeah, I did know some people back in the day not understanding how you could have a first-person game with a gun and not kill people, but I'm pretty sure they dragged their knuckles to class as well. Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd game, but that's kind of what they're going for. Although more odd in the mysterious sort of vein, alien artifacts, undiscovered secrets, what have you. Though, and there's there's characters who talk before each round or level, but it's like, yeah. I completely ignored what they were saying because it didn't seem all that relevant. Like, they were trying to go for relatable human beings, but it's like, yeah, like none of this I paid attention to because I'm more paying attention to the actual surroundings, the caves with the alien orbs, and once again, the not space cricket bat.
And it's like with the cricket bat, it could also be used as a weapon if needed, unlike the portal gun, which had no offensive capabilities. I can keep
Yeah,
my head
that's
on
still
a
like 2 feet of solid.
yeah. You could if an
It's still like
alien
2 feet of
walks
solid
up
wood. You could hurt someone with that.
if an alien walks up on you, they're
Yeah,
gonna get cricket bat to the face.
no, cricket bat is very much a weapon in the right situation. Like,
Believe me, in zombie games, I have used worse.
I'm like, you can use like there is a zombie game with a cricket bat, and that is Zombie U.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's not the worst improvised weapon you can have available to you in the event shit goes down.
but here's the thing: it's not an improvised weapon. You brought it with you.
Yeah.
The conceit is you're a space explorer who's landed on an alien world, and for some reason you also have a cricket bat. That's what I'm getting at here. It's like, why did you bring that?
We could go to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy for answers, but you wouldn't like them.
He's not
and
wrong.
I'm not accepting an MST3K mantra here. Like, it's a bit too out of place. Like, you really couldn't have made this out of fucking metal and called it a antenna or something. Like, I don't know, this could have been dressed up a bit. But I feel like that's a minor quibble to the main problem here, and that's the execution here is not great. Like, the initial levels are fine, especially with Magnet Ball over here. But it's when you have to start dealing with distance.
Yeah. Because I guess to kind of illustrate our problem, if you see on the game screen where my reticle is, I have a circular reticle. Even at maximum, the ball does not fly where the reticle is. It's several feet lower.
Yep.
So it makes it a pain to line up your shot.
Yep.
Like, I'm sure if I cared enough
Unless you're like point blank.
Yeah. And at that point, just, push the ball over to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely one of those things where it's frustrating because of the reticle they use. If they gave me a grenade launcher reticle or something that I could notch out for what my distance is, that would help considerably.
Instead, honestly, I think what they needed here was an arcing arrow. Like, you needed to see where this, where the actual arc of the ball is going in order to plan out. Because the
or
reticle,
to at least tell you at what range it will be hitting the reticle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what a reticle does is that's supposed to be where the thing you're pointing at. That's what you shoot. That's what's going to get shot, especially in video games.
Yeah.
Where at this point it does very little more than tell you where the center of the screen is, and that's obvious by looking.
Yeah, and
now I know this is a video game with actual physics, but that's all the more reason to have something that will showcase where your shot's actually going to be.
Yeah, I need to know where at least my shot is starting, so I can better line up my shot compared to it's somewhere roughly between where the hand icon and then the reticle is where my shot's going to start its angle. And that's just not good.
Yeah. And that's just one example. Once again, it's kind of unfortunate because, once again, this game is mostly on solid ground. But, once we start getting into the details, things fall apart. Because, it's not like the actual mechanics are broken. It's more, I don't know. They didn't fully think things through.
Yeah, like the actual collision with
like that's what it feels like.
with
Okay, they
things,
said
with the things flying through the air is fine, but you're not given enough information to know if you're even going to hit a damn thing because of the poor reticle decision.
Yeah, and if we're just momentary annoyances, well, that's something that could build up. But it's also like the more egregious thing is when when you get distance shots that you're not gonna hit the first time out, and it turns out either the ball you're using doesn't have a retrieval function, or you've shot the ball too far for the psychic grabber to reach, and then you're just kind of soft locked.
Yeah, that was
that
what
happened
killed
to
it
me.
for us last
Yep.
Friday night is we got soft locked because of that specific problem, because you can't magnet grab the orange ball. If you want to do something like this for co-op, let both balls be grabbable by one of the players. If player 2 could grab the orange ball and player 1 could grab the blue ball and they can't grab each other's ball, that would still give a puzzle challenge that would require both players to be involved, but not screw you.
Yeah, I think that's a good summation of things here. And anything else is minor in comparison. Like, for example, like the actual graphics here, it's not a great looking game.
I mean, I've seen worse indie games, but yes,
I am curious how many of these assets were bought.
I
Not
would,
like in a bad way. That's a legit thing to do, especially if you're a small studio making a game. But
yeah,
things like the cricket bat look not necessarily the same quality as certain other things, I think.
right.
Yeah, and that's what it really comes down to. And it's why I don't think this is a good game. So I guess I'll bring up the price here just because that's what we do. And it's clocking in at $14.99, $15. Once again, I can't recommend this at really any price, but I guess for the sake of conversation, let's say, if everything worked as intended, would this game have been worth $15? I think it would have been.
Yeah, well, either worked as intended or the developers decided to go back and maybe tweaking the reticle something that could be done in an update, which would help considerably.
Yeah.
And also, like, maybe letting player 2 grab the orange ball is another thing that could be something that could be put in a patch and make this game a lot more usable. But yeah, definitely in the state it is right now in February 2026. It's not a very good game.
Yeah, and
so do let you hit the stalagmites.
Yeah, like even the walls make noise if you and have like a dust effect if you hit them. Which it's interesting.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It's a nice effect, especially for a title that this micro budget.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, it's just an unfortunate tiding. So Anything else to say on Puzzle Parasite here?
I don't think we ever actually got to the Parasite part, did we?
Now, I assume, like, it's kind of hinted in the beginning, Crawl, that humanity, are the parasite, because there's a joke about capitalism in there, like, that's a critique. Maybe it's something else, but, once again, that would require getting through the game. And
I guess something else you mentioned Friday that you did like was they had the skip token thing.
Yes. The skip token. The thing is, it's limited to 3 levels.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, presuming that at some point they would want you to play the game.
We didn't get far enough to know if they like give you more skip tokens the further you get. Like, reach a certain point and they'll give you back another skip token, or if it's just flat 3 permanently.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I think that'll about do it for Puzzle Parasite here.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to tune in after the break as Petty Fan reviews Encounter the Lost Cards.